Hi, I'm Donna Lee, and I'm the author of Bearing Witness, the article presented in the March 2015 issue of Executive Functioning. The article takes a look at what agencies need to know when one of their staff is subpoenaed to testify in a court case involving someone receiving services from the agency. I've worked in organizations supporting people with intellectual disabilities for a couple of decades now, and in that time, I've supervised staff that have had to testify in court when someone they support's been a victim or a perpetrator of a crime. I've also been subpoenaed myself to testify in such cases. The article puts together some key things that are important for the senior leadership of agencies providing support to people with intellectual disabilities need to know, so that everyone from management to direct support staff to the person receiving services is prepared when a subpoena arrives. It lays out an agency's responsibilities when staff is asked to testify and examines how these responsibilities are made easier to fulfill when there are good policies and practices in place around responding to witnessed and alleged crimes, respectful documentation, and confidentiality. It also provides information about court processes and the ways that agencies can participate in these processes to ensure that people's rights are respected. The article goes on to talk about what we need to do to ensure that the people we support are informed about the possibility that their staff may have to testify about things that make the person feel uncomfortable or that were shared in confidence. The folks we support need to know that there are limits to our assurances of confidentiality when it comes to what gets written down about them as well. And because what we write down about people could one day make its way into a courtroom, the article talks about how we document people's lives. Ensuring that staff use language which avoids stereotypes and that represents people with dignity and respect means that when what they have written is produced in court, or when they speak about someone on the stand, the person being talked about is viewed as fully human, fully adult, and as deserving of the same respect and rights as anyone else. Making such language a part of our organizational culture prepares staff for how to respond when they're asked by attorneys to describe people with terms that infantilize or perpetuate other negative stereotypes about people with intellectual disabilities. Finally, the article looks at how, as employers, we can do a good job of supporting our staff through the process of being subpoenaed and going to court. It's not an easy task, and it's important to recognize the valuable role staff have in ensuring a just process when someone they support is involved in the court system. At the end of the article, there's a link to an excellent set of resources that can provide further information should you wish to know more about this topic. I hope that you enjoy this issue of Executive Functioning.